war has ended throughout the world.
The King will lead the nation in paying tribute to VJ Day veterans on the 80th anniversary of the end of the Second World War.
Victory over Japan was declared on the 15th of August 1945, 80 years ago, and today, here at the National Memorial Arboretum, a very special service of remembrance will be taking place.
Good morning. It's Friday the 15th of August. Nations around the world are marking the 80th anniversary of VJ Day, Japan's surrender at the end of the Second World War.
In a personal message, King Charles will pay tribute to those who fought and died in the conflict before attending the National Service of Remembrance in Staffordshire. Our correspondent Charlotte Gallagher has this report.
A sunset ceremony to mark the essential contribution of the Commonwealth to the Second World War. One of the first national events to mark the anniversary of VJ Day. It was 80 years ago today when millions of people across the world heard the news they'd been waiting for.
Japan has surrendered. So let us join in thanking Almighty God that war has ended throughout the world.
After years of sacrifice, suffering and worry, World War II was finally over. The intense fighting in the Far East and Pacific, which went on for months after victory in Europe was declared, had come to an end. In London and across the UK and Commonwealth, people took to the streets. Celebrations went on for days. King Charles, whose mother and grandparents celebrated on the balcony of Buckingham Palace 8 decades ago, is leading the nation's tributes today. He's recorded a message saying those who fought for freedom shall never be forgotten. The King also talks about the prisoners of war who endured horrific conditions in Japanese captivity, and all the innocent civilians whose suffering, he says, reminds us that war's true cost extends beyond battlefields, touching every aspect of life. The King adds that those who fought gave us more than freedom. They left us the example of how it can and must be protected, and how victory was made possible by close collaboration between nations across vast distances, faiths and cultural divides.
You've got some photos there.
The Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, has been hosting veterans at Downing Street, remembering their courage.
Our duty is to honour that sacrifice with every new generation.
More veterans aged between 96 and 105 will be the guests of honour at a service at the National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire today. The event will begin with military bagpipers before a 2-minute silence at noon and an RAF flypast featuring the Red Arrows, a Spitfire, Hurricane and Lancaster. This may be the last significant anniversary which veterans of the conflict will be able to attend. Their number becomes smaller every year. The generation that gave so much so future generations could have freedom. Charlotte Gallagher, BBC News.